Hi Cancer, this is your monthly reading for the month of March for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and this will not resonate for every single Cancer out there. Alright you guys, so what is happening for my Cancers for the month of March? We have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, Judgment, Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, I feel like there's some people that are trying to irk you. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. I think that, let me see here. I kind of getting this feeling here. The Lovers, the Two of Cups. And then the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Cancer. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, but I am picking up for a lot of you guys that's going to be the case for this reading. For some of you guys, it's just having choices that you have to make and decisions. But there are something that I'm getting here. So for the month of March, I feel like you or somebody is in this state of pause. And they are pausing because they're trying to decide how to send a message. I don't know now if this is you, Cancer, or somebody that you're dealing with here. But I'm getting this gist that somebody understood to some extent. Okay, so it's interesting. It's like somebody did you wrong, Cancer. So I'm going to say that this is this person, okay, that say it did you wrong, but it could be the other way around. Or I'm getting kind of mutual to some extent. You both kind of did each other wrong. But somebody here, they're kind of in a state of trying to self-reflect. Now, what I mean by trying is I feel like they still kind of blame you for some things. And for some of them, like they're aware that they could have hurt you. They're aware of their actions to some degree. But at the same time, it's like they justify it saying, well, I felt like I had to do that because of what Cancer said or did. You know, so for some people, that's kind of the case. But it really feels like, too, that whatever this was a lot of conflict. I felt like a lot of you guys invested into this, but this other person just was not being completely truthful. Like, it's interesting because we have, like, the Lovers and then we have the Two of Cups. Like, there feels like this. I think this person could be nostalgic about you, but I'm also really getting here that this individual just doesn't want conflict anymore. But they're still closed off emotionally, and I think you guys are blocking it emotionally. You're blocking your heart from this individual here, Cancer. And I'm thinking that they're feeling that too, which is another reason why I think they're kind of coming in. I feel like they want to come in, but they don't know how. I think some of you guys just don't expect this person to come in, but when they do, I feel like they're going to offer you something. Like they're contemplating getting you a gift or offering you something. Something didn't work out here in your past. And I think that this individual, in a way, feels like it could have. This person just felt like they couldn't make you happy and they felt like they had a lot to work on. So I get the sense that this person could have left, but they left with not... It's such a weird thing. It's like they made it act like they could have given this to you, but really in reality, they couldn't have actually given you what it was that you needed at the time. And they just didn't put in the work. And it caused a lot of conflict here in this past. And I'm just really feeling that for a lot of you guys, you were very nurturing and kind to this person and very supportive. I'm also really getting to that some of you guys just don't think you really want a new beginning with this individual because of the conflict and because of what I'm hearing is like breadcrumbing. But this person wants to kind of show you that they can put in 50-50. But you know what's interesting? It's like, is this person still going to give you heartbreak though? I think a lot of you guys have learned from this and you're moving past it. Like you're trying to heal and move past this situation. I don't really think you're necessarily open to this here, Cancer. And if you are going to say, I feel like a lot of you guys might hear this person out, but I'm getting the sense that some of you blocked this individual. You made this it's very difficult to reach you. Or they just feel like they can't. But I don't think that I feel like they want to walk away from this pain. They made a decision and they have clarity now. I felt like I needed to do the front of the deck too. But yeah, Cancer, this is weird. It's like this person's life has been kind of upside down. They're going through a lot. And it's like you're the person that they think of when they think about stability. So I felt very guided and in tune to just pulling a closing message now for the reading for my Cancers here. That was fast. At the bottom, though, I just looked at this. It says true offering. So I feel like this person really does have like a true intention, but there's just a lot of doubt behind their intention, which is probably why it might come off kind of off in a way. I am kind of getting, though, that this person, they're still in the process of learning and growing, that they haven't really... And I hate to say this, I feel like some of them haven't really matured too much since you guys have left, but I don't really know. Because it feels like this person is still trying to figure things out for themselves, but they just know that you're a key factor in that somehow. You know, it's like I'm just really getting that this person just does not know how to come forward to you. Now, this could be a family member that have wronged some of you. Or this could be like a partner. I don't know what's going on for you guys. Everybody's going to have a little bit of a different story and a different issues when it comes to this person. But I'm getting that this individual does feel some sense of loss and remorse in some way. Like I said, I don't think they really want conflict when they come back, but they know that there has been conflict, and they know that that conflict really hasn't been resolved prior. So it's like they kind of figured that they don't really know how you feel, and that's also what I'm kind of getting with that King of Cups, why it's in the blocked too. It's not just because you're blocking your emotions, but maybe it's just that this person doesn't understand or doesn't know how you feel, and maybe they're trying to scout it out, but you're very hard to read, or they're just not getting what they want. It's almost like you're just kind of camouflaging yourself in a way. So it's like this person doesn't really know what to do or how to respond or how to come forward to you, because they don't know if they should come forward immediately and just apologize, or if they should come forward and just act like nothing has happened and see how you respond. Like this person is thinking about all of these different ways of how they can communicate to you and wondering about how it is. Like, have you guys ever had that happen to you, or you do this to yourself where you will, before talking to somebody, you might have a conversation in your head with that person, and like you will like imagine, okay, this scenario, this from what I know about this person, if I would come at it this way, how would they respond? And then you kind of run it in your mind like a simulation. Like, no, that didn't work out, no, that shouldn't work out. That's kind of what this person's doing. They're just kind of like having conversations in their mind about how they're going to say things or how they should say things. So I'm going to get some clarifiers here. But I just feel like this individual they might be still very emotionally immature in a way. They definitely are not very good at expressing like you can be, Cancer. And I think that you kind of intimidate that person because of that. It's like you expect a lot from them, or at least that's how they feel. And this immediately popped out. Yeah, they're thinking that you're their ultimate happiness in some way. Now, that's probably what kind of is a little makes me nervous, is because I feel like this person, they put you on a pedestal. Even if they treated you badly in some way, I get the sense that in their mind, it's like they know that you're actually like the full package, or that you're actually kind of what would make them happy. Like you're marriage material in a way. Like they see that you are very, like you're more put together than the average person, and they see that and they understand that. But what I'm really getting here is a lot of them, they're having just a hard time walking away. They don't know how to come at you. They don't know how to communicate to you. But at the same time, it's really bothering them. See, again, we have that 8 of Clubs. So the 8 of Wands again. And then we have that Queen of... They see you as this nurturer. They see you as this Queen of Pentacles. They see you as somebody, and then they look at themselves like it's so weird. It's so weird because this is how they view it. They feel abandoned by you in a way. Even if they left, Cancer, I get this sense that they feel alone. They feel isolated. They feel abandoned by you. And I feel like they see that you're just like this kind, nurturing person, but they look at themselves as a page. They look at themselves as they are below you in a way. So this person's just kind of has low self-esteem and self-worth. And I think that this person could have tried to beat down your self-worth to try and level the playing field, if that made sense. Because this person's in a lot of pain, and I feel like they really did wrong you guys and hurt you in some way. But really what I'm getting to is, again, it's like this person still can't see maybe the full extent to how they hurt you. Maybe they're aware that they hurt you, but they just don't understand like how bad, or maybe they just don't see what they really, how they can improve in a way, like this person is still really getting themselves together. But with that Judgment card here, I think that this person felt, compared to you, some of you guys, you guys could just have this demeanor or this air about you, Cancer, that maybe you just act like you're more put together than some people. Like if people would talk about you, they might say, oh yeah, you seem very stable. You seem to have what it is that you need. Like you seem like a happy person. So it's like this person feels so inadequate next to you. And I think that's one of the issues that this person has, is they don't know if they should just settle somewhere else or if they should try and really make this work. Because I feel like they could have really self-sabotaged this connection with you because they felt really insecure. They felt unstable and they didn't feel ready at the time to give you what you wanted or needed. So they caused a lot of conflict and a lot of turmoil, and they just kept fighting with you. I think that this person would just start arguments with you for no reason. Yeah, they would just pick fights with you, want to get a reaction and want to evoke emotions out of you, because then it made them feel safe, because then it's like, oh good, Cancer still loves me when I give Cancer, like when I make Cancer feel like they have to, when I make Cancer fight with me in a way. It's kind of like a messed up situation, but I'm getting that sense. This person had a hard time making a decision whether or not to invest into you, because personally, I'm going to be honest with you, when you were still dating this person, or if you were in a relationship with this person, or just had a family feud or whatever, this person never really knew where you stood with them. It's like they always kind of questioned themselves. And I think that they've always just been wondering, like, well, what does Cancer think about me? Even if you did tell them, like, oh, I told them multiple times that I like them or I love them. But it's like they didn't believe it because they didn't believe that they can be loved or that they are lovable. So it's really a self-worth issue for this person. But they're making it seem like it's all you. And they were just waiting and waiting and maybe not making really much of an offer with you. Because I feel like they were just standing there deciding what to do. They think that you might not be open, though, to listening to what they have to say. So this person feels like you would be definitely standoffish to them. That you might be ready to cause a conflict in a way. This person thinks that you might not accept this offer that they want to present to you. They also feel like they're getting this feeling that they want to balance it out, but they're afraid that you're not going to believe them or that you're not going to accept that. They're not very good with their words. So they're trying to be careful with how they say things because they know that they could have hurt you with their words. And maybe that's kind of their fear, is that you're going to come back when they come towards you. They're afraid that you might come back towards them with like that you might say some hurtful things to them, because I feel like they could have done that to you. So it's almost like they're expecting the same treatment that they'll get from you, what they did to you. Does that make sense? Like if they treated you terribly, they expect that you're going to do the same when you see them again. So they're kind of ready and preparing themselves for that. But yeah, I think that this individual, they're focusing and they're thinking about their long-term, their stability, what they want to achieve. But they're afraid that, like, in a way, they are trying still to decide, should I come forward or should I not? Because they don't know if they should waste their time or not trying to pursue you if they don't know how you're feeling, or if they're just afraid of rejection in themselves. Because they do have love for you, and they do see that you would make them happy. But they're just afraid of what you might say. They're afraid, like, because in a way you stand out to them. In a way you're very different, and you're unique in a way. So I get this sense that this person, you're one of the persons that they think about when they think about their past. You're like one of the very first people that pops into their mind when they ever reminisce about the past. So they kind of started to notice that after some time, because I feel like for some of you guys, this could have been like a separation that could have taken place in months or years even, like just a long connection that could have led to just this disappointment. I'm also getting to, for some of you, it's like this could have started very quickly and ended very quickly, like a fleeting moment in this connection, because this person got they got way too attached way too quickly, and that freaked them out. So they like pulled back. They could have been mean, harsh, cruel, cold. It's like this individual sees that, but they don't know how to fix that. It's like, I know you're going to hold that against me, but I don't know what I can say or do to prove like I'm sorry about that. But at the same time, I don't really know if this person is still going to be able to change that. I feel like that's a habit for this person, to close and shut down emotionally. So it's like, I don't really know if you're going to be able to, in a way, you might not really be want to or really be able to trust this person, because you are afraid that this person's just going to repeat the cycle again. But we do have true offering at the bottom. But I do feel like this person's intentions to some extent is pure. But I still feel like there's just a lot of self-doubt. And I think that this person really could have broken your trust. This person really could have hurt you in some way here, Cancer. And I don't even think they are 100% aware of the actions that, like, how badly they could have hurt you is what I'm saying. So I just feel like they don't really see the repercussions entirely, because I'm also getting that you and this person haven't talked. And if you guys have, they can just sense that standoffishness with you. And so they kind of pulling their energy back. And again, I'm just getting like they're very afraid to communicate. They're very afraid to express what they're thinking and feeling because of what has occurred in the past. All of the conflict, all of the unnecessary drama. They could have invited other people into like the drama, like friends and family and stuff. See, yeah, dissipating. I think that that in their mind, it's like they feel guilty for what they've said or done to you. But I also feel like time is wasting away, and this person's feeling that, and they feel like their life, in a sense, is dissipating in front of them. I think that this person's hearing gossip about you, or they're hearing things about you. Right now, I'm getting the sense that this person's blocking themselves. They need to have faith in this connection. They're not reaching enlightenment to that extent, like that epiphany moment yet. They're still figuring things out. Faith came back out again. And we also have trickery. So I feel like this person, and then we have soulmate at the bottom. And I was kind of getting something similar here with that card. So yeah, I feel like this person here, Cancer, you're dealing with somebody here who needs to kind of have more faith in themselves and trusting themselves more. I'm also just getting to that they're relying on what other people are saying about you to kind of piece together how they feel about you. I'm also really hearing that with this piece of gossip, what they're hearing is not necessarily negative things. I feel like some of it could be negative because, of course, people like to talk and they talk trash about people and stuff, but I feel like for some of you guys, they know people that you are connected to. So I'm getting this sense that you guys could have like mutual friends, or they're just getting their information from somewhere in the grapevine, right? They're hearing your name come up a couple of times here. And I feel like a lot of it is good. A lot of it is people talking about how much you've changed and how much better you're looking and how much better you're acting. It's like people are saying good things about you. It's like you've changed your appearance. Maybe you've gotten a better job. Like there's just something going on in your life that this person feels kind of threatened by. They feel kind of nervous about, because now it's like, oh, well, I didn't expect them to be doing so good. Because I'm getting the sense that for some of you guys, this person could have left you when you were really low in life, when you had a lot going on. And maybe they just didn't think that you would ever get back up on your feet. And when you did, it was like, wow, this was a huge shock to this person. So it's almost like this person has more respect for you now than maybe they once did. But I'm just getting, again, like this person, they're not finding the solutions. They're kind of focusing on the negative side right now when it comes to this, because they feel like it's like with trickery, I'm getting the sense that they could have tried to trick you. Maybe they did trick you. Maybe they're afraid that you know that they tricked you. This person has a lot of questions. This person has a lot of doubts and fears going on in their mind right now. I'm kind of getting that for some of you guys, this person could have lied or cheated or said some things that wasn't true. And maybe they were doing things behind your back and they just didn't want you to know about it. And that's something that I'm also getting to, is how can I convince Cancer to take me back? So it's like this person might try to create an illusion that they're doing better than what they really are, Cancer. So just be careful about it, because I feel like this person's going to come back looking good, trying to act all good, trying to act like they've changed, that they've matured. But for some of you guys, it's like this person has matured, they have grown, but they're not as matured or as grown as they're going to try to appear to be. So I feel like you need to be a little cautious, because they're coming up as knights and pages. And again, they think very low of themselves. So I'm just getting that sense, like, just be kind of careful here. But the person, I think their main objective is to try and balance things out. I don't really think that they have necessarily ill intentions. I just think that this person, the way they go about it is they only know how to manipulate. They only know how to try and like convince people, or do, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this person, they have low self-esteem, so they feel like they have to sell themselves to be loved. But with you guys, it's like this person just feels like they just don't have anything to really offer you, so they're trying to figure that out, and that's kind of what I'm really getting here. So for the month of March, it feels like, you know, that's kind of what's happening. It doesn't seem like it's really impacting you guys too much, though, because for some of you guys, it's like this person's not ready to communicate yet. So it's almost like this whole reading, this person just took over, and there's not much feelings that I'm getting for the other person or you, Cancer. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just that's what's going on behind the scenes without you really knowing. And maybe you have some kind of inkling or some kind of questioning, because for some of you guys, maybe you have friends or loved ones that are connected to this person, and they're asking you questions, trying to probe you so that they can go and tell them. So it's like you got people that are trying to kind of interfere here, and that's kind of what I was getting. So let's pull your last card here. We have work. I am now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. Yeah, see, and I was thinking that, like, I feel like my Cancers, you guys are so focused on self and work right now and so focused on other things that I feel like maybe this person's popped into your mind recently because they're thinking about you so much. But I feel like this person is seeing you working hard. They're seeing you achieving your goals, and it's making this person want to come back. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like this is something that you needed to be aware of behind the scenes, just so you're prepared in case this does come forward. But I'm also just getting to that a lot of you guys, you're kind of maybe perhaps over this connection or over this loved one, and you're willing to just kind of move forward with your life, and you're focusing on your career. You're focusing on things that's going to bring you fulfillment and that's going to make you happier in the long run, because you're working on your independence right now. And I feel like this person's trying to do the same, but they're trying to do it so that they can try to impress you or to try to get you back. Well, I feel like you're just moving forward and you're trying to achieve your goals and your dreams because you want to be happy for yourself. Like I feel like some of my Cancers, you guys have been very miserable and really sad when it comes to relationships or the way your life is going. And so you guys said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to really go after my hopes and my dreams. And I think a lot of you guys are kind of getting out of your comfort zones a little bit more, and if not, then I know that you guys are working towards that. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening, is this person's picking up your energy and they like it and they're feeding off of it. So it's like they want to come towards you here. But I feel like this person, it's like this is a lesson for them to have more faith and to be more conscientious with their actions and their thoughts and what it is that they say and do. So that's what I have for my Cancers for the month of March. I hope that this resonates for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.